Alright, today on this video we're doing a battle of the 2-inch mechanical broadheads. So what we have here are 4 of the top mechanical broadheads that are currently out in 2024. This is the Sevr 2.0, which gives a 2-inch cut. We have the Beast broadhead from the Bomars at a 2.3-inch cut. We have the G5 T2, which is a 2-inch cut, and we have the Swhacker 282 Hank Parker Signature Series, which is a 2.25-inch cut. And what we have here is ballistics gel from Clear Ballistics Canada, and I have gone to my local butcher, Hillview Custom Meats. Jeremy from Hillview has provided me with a bear scapula and a bison scapula. And what I did is I've already done 2 broadhead videos, one mechanical and one fixed blade. I use the ballistics gel for both of those. I've melted and reformed the gel back into its normal shape after the broadheads were removed, and as I removed it from the oven in its liquefied state, I put the scapulas in so that as it hardened, they would be in there. It's just a little cool thing to do. I have to do it now because I don't want these sitting. They do have some little bit of meat on them, so I want to get those out of the gel and get all of the pieces of the gel that might have bits and pieces of the bones and everything else taken out so that I can get rid of them and reform it, and we don't have any issues with that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to shoot 2 of these broadheads through the bear scapula, and I'm going to shoot 2 through the bison scapula. The bison one is really big, so I had to put it kind of at a quartering direction, which will be cool to see what happens. We're going to weigh these, we're going to spin them, I'm going to show you up close. I'll give you some facts about them. Maybe you're on the fence about one of these. Hopefully this helps you make a decision. Every single one of these broadheads is going to kill an animal, whether it be a deer, a bear, whatever you're hunting, elk. It all depends on your shot placement and how well you've been practicing. So another thing to remember is ballistics gel. It's a cool thing to use as an illustration for a wound channel. Don't count on ballistics gel for penetration. All of these broadheads will zip through any animal as long as the shot placement is correct. This is very dense material. It's a dense gel. It's not the same as the inside of an animal, so don't think that if this doesn't go zip all the way through the entire rectangular block that it's no good. That's not the case. These broadheads are going to get held up in here. That's what it's designed to do. Some of them are also going to act differently. So the Sevr is on a pivot system. This will pivot in this material because the broadhead is identifying a dense material. So what happens is when the Sevr goes in, the blades lock open. If it hits something hard like a bone or something else, the blades will pivot back and forth to avoid that structure. Same thing's going to happen in here. It's going to think this doesn't know that it's gel, so it's going to basically react on its environment. Same goes for the Beast. The Beast is on a spring system. The blades are going to bounce on the springs depending on whether it hits something hard or not. It's going to do the same thing here. So in the past, these will open and then they'll start to close. That does not mean this is a crappy broadhead. It means that it is identifying, again, a dense material. The other 2 should lock open fine and stay open, but we'll see what happens. These are the Easton Sonic 6.0 arrows. I'm going to be shooting these broadheads through my 2024 Elite Ethos 75 pounds 30-inch draw, and we're going to see what happens. So let's get a close-up of these and we'll go over the weights and spin them and give you a little bit of facts. Sevr 2.0 has lock and pivot blades fully contained in the ferrule that lock open on impact. The blades then pivot as needed to keep the arrow driving straight through game, even on steep quartering shots and bone impacts. Upon impact, Sevr stretch cut blades stretches the hide while cutting a larger than blade wound diameter for bigger blood trails and easier recovery. Practice lock practice mode. This patented feature keeps the blades locked and contained in the ferrule for practice, so you can lock the blades and use it as a practice head. The Beast comes in a 2-inch and 2.3-inch cut both in 100 and 125 grains. Beast stands for Bone Evading Advanced Spring Technology. The blades retract and redeploy when encountering bone. The fast opening blades come out at 940 miles per hour. 0.35 inch curved German Lutz blades with superior edge retention. 70-75 aircraft grade aluminum ferrule. Band-free, collar-free system. Stainless steel locking components to eliminate noise and ensure reliability. Springs are manufactured in the UK at the same facility that produces springs for Ferrari and Lamborghini. Kevlar finger gloves for closing blades can also be closed by the outer tip or gripping the non-edge side of the blades and folding them in together. The G5 T2 is 100 and 125 grain. Ball and socket retention system. All steel T2 locks in place. Zero rattle, zero pre-deployment in collaboration with John Dudley of Knock On Archery. Zip tip design. 100% steel construction. Rear deployment blades. Flared ferrule. Tested in factory with 90-pound drop onto a steel plate, and the tip is perfectly fine. Swhacker number 282, Hank Barker Signature Series, 125 grain, mechanical 2-blade, 1-inch diameter in flight that opens to 2.25 inch cut, 0.031 inch thick stainless steel, anodized aircraft grade aluminum ferrule. Package includes 3 broadheads, 6 replacement bands, and a reusable case. Alright, so all of these broadheads are advertised at 125 grains. So we'll start with the Sevr 2.0, 123.6, Beast broadhead, 123.1, the G5 T2, 125.5, and the Swhacker 282, 123.1. Alright, now we're going to shoot 2 through the bear scapula and 2 through the bison scapula. Alright, so we're going to do 1 and 1. We got 1 on a pivot, the Sevr's on a pivot, the Beast is on a spring, the G5 T2 locks in the socket locking system, and the Swhacker folds open. So we're going to do 2 of the 1 pivot with 1 locking and 1 pivot with 1 locking. So we'll start with the Beast into the bear scapula. Alright, there's your entrance with the Beast. Looks like the blades stayed closed. Normally I'd have cardboard here which helps the blades open, but I wanted to see what was going to happen without it. Next is going to be the G5 T2 into the bear. Whoa! There's your entrance hole with the T2. Opened up right away. Huge wound channel. Now, there would be hide for both of these. There would be hide here. I should have put cardboard, but there would be hide here, so these would have locked all the way open as they did in my previous video, and these would have opened at first and then probably closed again due to the dense material. Alright, we're going to flip this around. And we're going to shoot the Sevr 2.0 and the Swhacker. We're going to try and keep them up high so we don't collide with the other two. Sevr 2.0. There's your entrance hole with the Sevr 2.0. Big cut. Entrance. Hit the scapula. Opened up. Again, these aren't reacting how they should because I didn't put anything here. That's my fault. Last but not least is the Swhacker 282, the 2.25 inch cut. And we're going to go right here. Alright, there's your Swhacker cut, entrance, blades opened, fully, big nasty wound channel. So there you go, there you have it, the results speak for themselves. Pretty awesome stuff. You can't go wrong with any one of these broadheads. I should have put something on either end to act as the hide, but we'll do that on another video. You get the idea. Nice big cut on the way in. Nice thick wound channel. And again, the beast closed or stayed closed due to it reacting to the material. If I did have something loaded up here, it would have opened and then probably closed again, but again, it's doing exactly what it's designed to do. In real life scenarios, in an animal, it wouldn't do that. So there you go, there you have it. Can't go wrong with any one of these broadheads. Hopefully this helped you pick one of these or sway you one way or the other. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos like this. There's going to be a whole lot more coming down the pipe. Stay tuned for more. Hunting season is here, so good luck to everyone who's out hunting, and there will be links to all of these companies down in the description, whether you want to go with Sevr, Beast, Swhacker, or G5. So check all of those out, and we'll see you on the next one.